What's up YouTube, it's your boy Arky Reviewers back with another banger of a video. Today we are completing of the 2007 350Z project car. As you guys can tell from the last clip that I left you guys on before, I have been putting in some work. So we fully took off the front end of the car, alternators off, the power steering pump is all disconnected, the ECU and harness and all that wiring is connected. I was gonna make a video on how to do all of this, but honestly, if you're gonna watch anyone's video on how to do it, I give a big shout out to Kyle Hidalgo. But I'm gonna drop his video right here and the link on the description below. He has a DE, but everything is really similar to the process. The only thing I will say is on his video for the engine removal for the ECU, at least on my car, he removed this part on the DE so you could see everything. I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was remove the wiring harness and take off this side guy. If you guys are already doing the project, then you already know what I'm talking about. All we have left to do now is we are going to be disconnecting the transmission bolts so we can take out the engine. I want to take out the engine without taking out the transmission. We also have the exhaust bolts. Key tip, there's one bolt. I think you can actually see it all the way from over here. If you look through this passenger side hole, you'll see there's a straight shot to the top bolt of the headers to the mid pipe. I would recommend using some really long extensions, breaking that bolt. Right now, all we have left to do is break the other two bolts on the test pipe. We just have to break those two bolts, and then we have to break all three bolts out of this. Unbolt the transmission, do the motor mounts, and that should be it. I already took off these heater core or whatever these tubings are on both sides. Took off the ECU, as you can tell, because we are getting a JDM swap, so we have to swap the ECU on to the motor we're going to be getting today. Got to get the engine hoist, got to take off the transmission bolts, exhaust bolts, and then pull out the motor. So not too bad. Also, it really helped. I literally have this playing in the back. Anything I miss, I'll go back to the video and I'll rewatch it. Instead of having it on your phone, if you can have it on a different one, kind of helps me out. So I can look at my phone, do stuff on my phone while this video is still in the background, and I can just go back and press play. Quick update, not sure where I left off, but the motor's here. I'm not sure where I left off already on that part exactly, but I did get all the transmission bolts off. The top two were a pain in the ass. What I would recommend you do is get a whole bunch of half-inch extensions and get a breaker bar. That was the easiest way to do it. And it got done like, as soon as I tried that, I want to say like 30 minutes. So let me go pick up the motor and let's see what we can do. Alright guys, we're gonna pull it out. I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod, and then we're gonna see how bad I fucked this up.
Bad bitch, yeah, I treat her like she average. Cash shit, yeah, I'm all about a bad bitch. Yeah, I need a Kelly rolling on fast stick. Yeah, I would never let a check go straight right past me. I need that money. Two-seater in the coupe, got me driving fast. Switch lanes on and on, got me pushing gas. Got your baby mama with me, blow me like a brass. All in, thinking about this guy.
See, I know a few things about Z's. At the end of the day, taking an engine, Subi out, Subi engine out, and the D engine is the same shit.
I'm just trying to take the extension off. Alright. Pull it out real quick. More?
No, we're catching the wire harness on the...
That was steering, coolant. What else do you want? I'm a beast, bro. I disconnected all this shit.
What
do you mean?
I told you the input shaft is holding us.
Alright guys, we got the motor out. Battery's about to die. We're gonna hit it with some Griot's engine cleaner. Shout out Griot, sponsor me.
Wires? Fuck that Griot shit.
Like I said, shout out Griot's, please sponsor me. I'm going extremely broke. So we're gonna hit this up with some cleaner, and then we'll go back to you. I'll get a new battery and I'll be right back. Okay, so last night the battery totally died. This is actually not even the next day. This is the next day because I had to work the next day. Anyways, you guys don't care about that. So we did make a lot of progress while the camera was off. So you're gonna see this is the new motor. It's still on the pallet. Went ahead and I swapped the AC compressor off of the old one. Supposedly, from what I've read online, the USDM one is a little better than the JDM. Got the wiring harness off of the USDM motor on the JDM motor. Pretty much every connection that can be plugged in is already plugged in. All the hoses that were cut off are already on this. We did have to switch motor mounts because they were just a little different, and I didn't want to run the risk of dropping the motor and it being misaligned or something like that. So just keeping this motor as reference for everything that I have to put on this motor, and thank God I have another one that's actually fully assembled and working so I can reference that. Now we are just taking off this bearing. There's a pilot bearing here that I could stick my whole finger in. This one, the USDM motor that's manual, I can't even fit my finger in there. I don't know if the camera can really tell. So went ahead and picked up this pilot bearing puller attachment and then the slide hammer. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take that off. I'm not making a full tutorial on how to, I'm just giving you guys some tips and tricks. There's tons of people on YouTube that have already done it. I'm just seeing the main differences because I haven't seen a lot of people do it on a HR. Alright, so went ahead, put the slide hammer, use the impact for that little tool we got at O'Reilly's, and as you can see there, she's out. So now there's nothing on this little edge right here. We did scuff her up a little bit. It's alright. We just got back from Advanced Auto Parts. We picked up a new pilot bearing. Only was about like $2-3. Honestly, the trip to the place that had it in stock was more than what this actually was worth. But we went ahead and we took that one out. I did not want to take the old one off of the manual that I already had because it is made out of brass, so I didn't know if that was going to affect anything. I know brass isn't as hard as of a metal, so we didn't want to affect anything in that, so I just went out and I got a new one. But not sure where we left off, but got the brass fitting from the AutoZone. Got the from the AutoZone, nice. Yes. The clutch alignment tool. It was not fitting in perfectly. As you can see now, it's going in and out. Went ahead, garage mechanic, got a Dremel to it, convinced it to go in, and she should be good now. Now all we have to do is put on the flywheel, the clutch, and all that whole clutch assembly, and we should be able to put it back in the car. And then all we're gonna do is get the motor jack, and then we'll push her up, and she should be good to go in. Alright, now we have officially, finally, put on the clutch. It feels like it's taking all day to do this. After torquing these down, I actually ended up breaking one of these bolts. Had to go to my local Home Depot and get a new bolt, so watch out with that. All we're set up to do now, I've jacked up the actual transmission with my regular jack, and we're gonna get the motor harness, motor jack, whatever you want to call it, the folding engine crane, and we're gonna plug it into the new engine and pop it right in. I also cleaned up the engine bay a little bit, if you guys haven't noticed. Want to make sure, even if this car isn't going to end up being mine, it's totally mint and it's totally good. Alright guys, got my assistants here.
Wait a minute.
Minions.
Minions! Thing 1 and thing 2.
Right, hold on, let me put the serpentine belt down.
Fuck your serpentine belt. You can go down a little bit.
A little bit.
Put it in the motor. I'm going to put you guys on the tripod and we're going to see what we can do. Alright, so hands are dirty. I've been working. Guys, I actually work on my cars. I'm not like these other YouTubers. But I do have my minions. So we're actually already almost ready to start. We just got to put in some oil. Maybe change the filter. And I think that should be good after that.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys ever like
fucking,
water, you just got to...
Oh! A little bit of fucking, what's it called?
Alright, we got the serpentine belt hooked up. We got pretty much every single sensor hooked up. We have to do the... we have to get the transmission wired up and on.
I thought you were...
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Oh. Is my water?
Are they really your homies if you don't just... You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. I don't know about all that.
Guys, so we are almost ready to start the car. Daniel's putting in the lube. Make sure she's all lubed up. Oh, she is.
She dry.
She dry. She dry right now. She's screaming.
She's screaming for that fresh oil.
Arigato! Cool. Alright guys, so it's gonna have no fuel because we disconnected the fuel pump. We're gonna give it a couple cranks and then we're gonna go. We're going on an ad break, guys. I didn't connect the slave cylinder, and I forgot that this car doesn't turn on without stick. The mother fricker that had this car before put the Z-Speed clutch delete shit, and I totally forgot. And this is why the car's not starting. So I got Daniel down here. Could be it.
You might have to. Where's your phone? Bleed it. Where's your phone? No, the slave cylinder.
Something's not working. All right, we're on take like 15 because we keep on forgetting a little sensor.
Dang.
Attempt number.
I'm not stupid.
Alright, still no hopes up, guys. Alright, no hopes up. I don't want to see no.
Absolutely not. It's not gonna
Nobody gets their hopes up. Is the battery connected?
Nah, maybe. Yeah. Like,
Alright, don't get your hopes up, but.
Nah, this bitch turning on right. Wait, where's the key? Do I start it?
bro.
I just realized we're spitting power steering fluid.
Damn, bro, that's loud.
Let's go.
Let's get it!
Let's go. You did it, guys.
About time.
Really?
All right.
It was shooting power steering fluid out of somewhere.
Hey, drop the DJ Khaled. They ain't believing us. God did. Yeah. All right, guys. So we just put up to Wawa. We're gonna have a celebratory Wawa run. It's currently like midnight. We're gonna get some slush down some ices, eat some unhealthy ass food, and go to sleep and wake up. Hopefully. That boy Daniel. We're all dirty. I did change my shirt. Look at him. He put in that work, that grind.
I have another shirt.
That boy Tyler dirty. That work, that grind. Look at the shoes. I put it in the Birks. I had to do it to him. Always remember to, what do we forget? Connect your clutch. Connect all your sensors. And what else did we forget?
Make sure the ECU is
Oh yeah, make sure the ECU is plugged in. I don't know if I got it on camera, but I totally forgot that the ECU had 2 additional plugs. And we were trying to crank the engine and it didn't work, and it was for a good reason because it was not reading. Hey, shout out! Look at this boy's hood though. What's up with that?
Don't worry.
Someone help him out, please.
Look, if you just look right here, it looks nice, okay? That's all you need to worry about. Just look. Get those angles. Look right here. If you just get this angle right here, the hood scoop.
Yeah. We'll get all the angles. Hey! Guys, look at my car. It looks so fire right now. So our Wawa order, you always gotta hit them up with the Coke Icy. If you haven't been to Wawa before, hit up a Coke Icy and what is it again? Onion cheesecake panini.
Take out the onion now.
I'm like, yeah, take out the onion. I don't fuck with onion. I'm like here halfway, so we're about to grub and we're about to get our food. Successfully hit the Wawa run. 10 out of 10. It's midnight, but we hit that shit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my boy Daniel. I'm Marky. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to everyone that watched. Make sure to like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Make sure to tell your mama. This is Worldwide. I'm Marky Ruiz. Peace out. Like, subscribe. 92 subs. We're on our way up. Thank you guys for watching so much. And I'm so happy we got the engine in the Z. Shout out to all my boys that came and helped me out. Peace. Let's see. If you're watching this video right now and you don't pick up the phone, Jorge Salazar, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.